Good afternoon. This is Hypnotiq Radio for Thursday, September the 27th, 2018, and I am your host, Rob the Reflex, and we are starting an hour late today, and there's a reason for that. So that is why I'm going to have to give you a very special show because of that. Normally you can listen to, in this time slot, the Hip Hop Pharmacy from Monday through Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com or on your Spreaker app. You can download the Spreaker app on any smart device from the Google Play Store or from Apple iTunes. You can also follow the Hip Hop Pharmacy on social media at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.com/The Hip Hop Pharmacy. Now, today is the last day. Yes, today is the last day that Hypnotiq Radio will be on in this time slot. This will be the last day that Hypnotiq Radio is on in this time slot. But don't worry, Hypnotiq Radio is not permanently disappearing. It just will not appear in this time slot. The reason why Hypnotiq Radio was not on yesterday, for those of you who have not followed my personal page, is I work for the Chicago Board of Elections, and this is in fact an election year. So because this is an election year, I have been involved in training for the upcoming November general election. This does play a vital part in the scheduling of Hypnotiq Radio. It's not a permanent mark, but it does play a role in it. So, my announcement is Hypnotiq Radio will be returning, and it will be returning at night. However, it will not return until after the November election. It will not be able to return till after the November election due to the fact of the election season. But when it does return, it will return in its entirety, all 3 hours. It will return in its complete entirety. And there will be a lot of great music in that show, because not only will it bring about great music, it will bring about new segments, it will bring about new ideas, and it will bring about very, very new sound. But the Hip Hop Pharmacy will return Monday, this coming Monday. The Hip Hop Pharmacy will be making its return to this time slot. So for those of you who enjoy the Hip Hop Pharmacy, it is coming back. And for those of you who enjoy Hypnotiq Radio, you have to wait a little bit longer for its return, but it will, in fact, return. So, with that said, let me give you everything today. This is Love Makes Things Happen, Pebbles featuring Babyface, right here on Hypnotiq Radio.
the heart. Love has many ways of touching your emotions, taking control of you. And even in God, love can make you change. There's no way of controlling love when it's part of you.
Well, you could be a married man with 2 kids and a good woman, and you could give your heart and soul. I swear it don't mean nothing, 'cause love can pull you deep into a spell. It will spin your mind around like carousel. Oh,
I'm telling you, love, boy, makes things happen. You never know where it's coming from. You never know who you're gonna love. Who you're gonna love. Makes things happen. You never know what you're gonna do.
never know.
Whenever true love takes hold of you.
There's never a time, 'cause love will let you know. Love appears at the worst and even the best of times. Takes over your mind. Your heart is not your own. There's no way of controlling love. It controls your life. Ooh.
You could be a faithful girl with a good heart and good intentions,
Well,
and you can never leave your home. I swear there ain't no prevention.
no way.
Love can pull you deep into a spell. It will spin your mind around like a carousel. Love, I'm telling you, love, boy, makes things happen. You never know where it's coming from. You never know who you're gonna love, but I never knew.
Makes things happen.
I'm telling
times or more I've thought about you. The years of tears, the laughter, things we used to do are memories that warm me like a sunny day. You touched my life in such a special way. I miss the way you ran your fingers through my hair. Those crazy nights we cuddled in your easy chair. Oh no, I won't let foolish pride turn you away. I'll take you back, whatever price I pay. Oh friend, it's so nice to feel you hold me again. No, it doesn't matter where you have been. My heart welcomes you back home again. Remember those romantic walks we used to take? You held my hand in such a way my knees would shake. You can't imagine just how much I've needed you. I've never loved someone as I loved you. Oh friend, it's so nice to feel you hold me again. Oh, it doesn't matter where you have been. My heart welcomes you back. Oh, friend, this is where our happy ending begins. Yes, I'm sure this time that we're gonna win. Welcome back into my life again. Yes, I've tried to live my life without you, knowing I had lost my closest friend. Though I fell in love from time to time, knowing I would never find the kind of love I had when you were mine. Oh, friend, it's so nice to feel you hold me again. Oh, it doesn't matter where you have been. My heart welcomes you back. Oh, friend, this is where our happy ending begins. Yes, I'm sure this time that we're gonna win. Welcome back into my life again. Welcome back into my life again. Welcome back into my life again. so long, baby, that it gets easy every time around. And I know it might seem crazy, but I noticed you loving me, so I'm not gonna run no more. And girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Your love a try, love a try. Your love a try, your love a try, love a try. This whole love ain't so unusual. When I feel it coming on, I wanna turn around. And I know it might seem crazy, but I notice you loving me, girl. But I'm not gonna run no more. And girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Girl, I'ma give your love a try, your love a try. Love a try. If I fall in love with you, baby, it won't be so bad, baby. And I can guarantee that it will be the best that you ever had, baby. And if I fall in love with you, it won't be so bad, baby. And I can guarantee that it will be the best of you ever had. Give your love a try, baby. Love a try. Try. What you know about being poor? What you know about borrowing from the neighbor next door? What you know about women rights? What you know about having to swallow your pride?
What do you do when you're through?
When you're always helping people and
nobody's there for you.
Come on.
What can I do or say?
When you're constantly standing in my face, talking about
you loan me $20 till I get my check next week.
Said I only
got $20 and me and my baby got to eat.
Can you loan me
$20 till I get my check next week?
Said I only
got $20
and me and my baby got to eat. Now I'm supposed to take a child. Oh Lord, make it harder on me just to make it worth your while. Now honey, I don't think so, 'cause you ain't paid me back the 10 spot from 3 weeks ago. No.
What do you do when you're through?
When you're always helping people,
nobody's there for you.
Tell me,
what can I do or say?
When you're constantly staring in my face, talking about then you loan
$20 till I get my check next week.
Said I only
got $20
and me and my baby got to eat. We gotta eat now.
Can you loan me
$20
till I get my check next week?
Listen. Said I
got
only
$20
and me and my baby got to eat. Tell me,
what have you done for me?
Besides being too busy,
stressing me constantly.
Now
I can see where your head is at.
See, I only got $20 and you still want half of that one. Oh yeah,
$20 till I get my check next week.
Said I
got
only
$20. Me and my baby got to eat.
We gotta eat.
Can you loan me
$20
till I get my check?
What checks you gon' get next week?
See, I only
Said I
got
only
$20. Me
$20.
and my baby got to
I don't remember you having a job lately.
$20 till I get my check next week.
Cheryl told me
Said
the
I
other
only
day
got $20.
you borrowed 10 two from two, and I said I ain't got no money. I work too hard for mine.
Till I get my check next
Baby.
week. See, I only
Don't even like to think about it. I don't know what I'd do without it. I only know I live and I breathe for your love. Hey, baby,
We all want someone to love. That's John B featuring Babyface right here on Hypnotiq Radio. I am your host, Rob the Reflex, and you are tuned in to all the slow jams that leaves you hypnotized. And as I announced at the beginning of the show, for those of you who may not have tuned in at the very beginning of the show, this is the last Hypnotiq Radio for this time slot. For those of you who are not familiar, normally from 3 to 6 p.m. when we do this time slot, this is the time slot for the Hip Hop Pharmacy. But because I've been gone from doing Hypnotiq Radio for almost 7 months, I decided to give you Hypnotiq Radio just to revamp it, just to remind people about Hypnotiq Radio. Well, starting this coming Monday, the Hip Hop Pharmacy will be returning back to this time slot. What does that mean for Hypnotiq Radio? Well, Hypnotiq Radio will actually be returning, but it will be returning at full capacity at a later time slot. Now, the announcement that I made earlier is, for those of you who are also not familiar with me, I also work for the Chicago Board of Elections. I'm an election coordinator for the Chicago Board of Elections, and this is an election year for the state of Illinois. What that means is that I'm going to be doing a lot of training for the Board of Elections, as I did yesterday, which is why the show was not broadcast yesterday. So what that means is Hypnotiq Radio will be returning, but it will not return until after the November election. Luckily, the November election is right around the corner and is in the very first Tuesday of the month of November. So it's not like it's going to be a long wait, but it will not be returned until after the November election. But when Hypnotiq Radio returns, it will still be a 3-hour show. It will actually increase in numbers of days from the original version, and it will be on slightly earlier. It used to come on from 9 to midnight. The new time slot will be from 7 to 10. So that will in turn make the show come on earlier, and it will come on more days. But it will not happen till after we get past this election period, because I don't want to have to keep stopping and starting the shows based upon trainings. So that is the announcement that I had to make earlier. With that all said, it's now time for your weather report. Your weather, as always, is provided to you by AccuWeather.com. You can download AccuWeather on any smart device from the Google Play Store or from Apple iTunes. Currently in downtown Chicago, where I'm located, it is partly cloudy with a current temperature of 71 degrees and expect an overnight low tonight of 56 degrees. And here's your 4-day forecast. Starting with the weekend, Friday, mostly cloudy with showers with a high of 61 degrees and an overnight low of 46 degrees. Saturday, intermittent clouds with a high of 60 degrees and an overnight low of 54 degrees. Sunday, showers with a high of 70 degrees and an overnight low of 60 degrees. And Monday, the work week starts with intermittent clouds with a high of 77 degrees and an overnight low of 66 degrees. That is your 4-day forecast provided to you by AccuWeather.com. Now, also in this announcement, and some of you who are listening to this show and listen to Hypnotiq Radio, you might be saying to yourself, well, I also partake of the cafe with DJ Triple J. What is that stand? Well, for those of you who are familiar, DJ Triple J is my DJ. He's the DJ for the Hip Hop Pharmacy, and he will be returning to the Hip Hop Pharmacy very soon. So some people are saying, well, if you're doing Hypnotiq Radio at night, that's going to interfere with me listening to Cafe Triple J's. Actually, it won't. And the reason it won't is because there is some things in the works that I'm working on with Triple J. So these things are things I'm working on with Triple J, which will in turn ultimately combine both shows into one large show, where it will have the video component and the radio component at the same time. So it will still be unified as it once was. So for those who were not familiar with that, DJ Triple J is the DJ for the Hip Hop Pharmacy. So that's one of the reasons why you will see me in the cafe. I've been the designer of the cafe and the designer for his previous shows for now going on about 2+ years. So I'm one of the original listeners of that show. I also helped him format some of the particulars of the show. Not all of them, but I did help partake in the designing of the show that you now know as Cafe Triple J's. That's why we cross promote. Which brings me to the topic of today's show. Cooperative respect and love. Cooperative respect and love dictates that sometimes what appears in one aspect may not be what you think it is. In the world of music, especially now, we hear rumors and we hear a lot of stuff that show up in our media and our feeds and on social media. This artist is competing with this artist, and this artist is competing with that artist. But here's the fact: music is music. And at what point did music become competition instead of the enjoyment of the art of music? Well, it only becomes somewhat of a competition when it's award show season. But somewhere along the line in the arena where we got into social media, the fan base got to a point where they started learning way too much about the artist that really does not pertain to the actual art. We got to a point where we want to know who's dating who's having sex with who makes what amount of money, but it has nothing to do with the actual art of the music. And that is where things fall apart. For me, at least, is when we get sidetracked. But in relationships, it falls the same way. Don't allow yourself to be sidetracked by the unimportant things of a relationship. And what is the sidetrackings? Someone getting in your ear and telling you things about your mate that are completely false. Some people get in your ear telling you things about your mate and they don't even know your mate. Basing it off of hearsay and basing it off of things that they have experienced with their broken relationships. Misery loves company, and a lot of people like an audience. So here's the thing. if you listen to one show, and that show being Cafe Triple J's, and I do say salute the veteran. If you're listening to his show, that is his show. I support his show 110%. I was the first person who informed and tried to let him know that he needed to take his show to YouTube and away from Facebook, so he can grow his audience even larger than it has grown over the years. So I support his show with my whole heart and effort. And he actually supports this show and the Hip Hop Pharmacy the same way. So we're not competing with each other in any way, shape, or form. There is no competition between the two shows because the two shows are not the same. His show is a video-based show on YouTube and on the YouTube platform. So his show is a mix that he does in a video format. This show is a show that is a radio broadcast that's done in a radio format. Very rarely do I do video for this show because this is a radio broadcast. His show is a video broadcast. I play music, he does mixes. We do both play music, and some of the songs that we play will be quite similar because we have similar tastes in music. We have similar tastes in music, and he has sent me music, and I have sent him music. Some of the music you hear in the cafe, I sent him that. And some of the music you hear on this show, he sent to me. Or on the Hip Hop Pharmacy specifically, he has sent to me. So we do exchange music. We talk about music. This is something that we do because we are both DJs. Our DJing style is different, but we are both DJs and we both respect the art of music. That is why we do this that we call broadcasting. So I take my hat off to DJ Triple J. And for those of you who are followers of the cafe, I'm pretty sure he will be online this evening from, I believe, 8 to 10, unless he states otherwise. He normally does his show from 8 to 10 Central Standard Time because he is also located in Chicago. He's not that far from me. So check out the We Are One Cafe family page on Facebook.com and check out his notifications on YouTube to find out when and at what time he is going live with his YouTube mix broadcast. So now that I've gotten that out of my system and I've cleared the air for a few people who may not have been aware of these things, now that it's perfectly clear, it's time for me to go back to this music. It's time for me to give you what I do best, and that is give you these slow jams right here on Hypnotiq Radio.
I'm sitting here thinking about you tonight and all that you mean to me. I used to think I would never fall in love again. I guess I was wrong. When your heart is broken, when your wounded pride is laid to rest, baby, you'll never open your heart to anyone else the same. But you lie, I know you're lying, baby. You see, you're mine, my lies, trying to hide it from feeling the pain. I know you don't wanna feel, but there's nowhere to hide. The love is calling your name from the dark. Nowhere to hide, baby. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. So let love have its way with your heart. When love calls your name. So my lips, and I wish that you were still here to take me away with your kiss, and take me away from all this crazy, crazy. 'Cause too many words have been spoken, too many lies have been told, baby.
stay right here. Never fear, I will be all that you need. Never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love, sweet love. Hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love, sweet love. Don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way. Sweet I'm sleeping with the one I love. Said I'm sleeping with the one I love. Cause the one I'm with is good to me. He just ain't good enough. I strive to do right, but I'm doing so wrong. I'm living in this house, but I can't call it home. He gives me what I want, but it's not what I need. My mind is telling me to stay, but my heart wants to leave. That's why I'm sleeping, sleeping, sleeping with the one I love. Cause the one I'm with is good to me, but it just ain't good enough. Ooh. Yes, I tried to shake it off, and I even tried to pray, but I'm still waking up, yeah, in a bed that don't belong to me. See, he offered me the earth, yes he did, but instead chose space. I thought about the cost, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. That's why I'm sleeping, sleeping, sleeping with the one I love. That's why I love. Cause the one who's here with me, he's good to me, but he just ain't good
I'm sleeping, sleeping. Oh, I'm sleeping with the one I love. Because the one I'm with is good to me, but he ain't good enough. Oh, I tell you that I'm sleeping with the one I love. I tell you that I'm sleeping with the one I love. With the one I love. Every chance I get, I gotta have him, y'all. With the one I love. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm telling you, he's the one, y'all. With the one I love. I'm sleeping with the one I love. Anybody ever mind, baby? With the one I love. I'm sleeping. Yes, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping with the one
For a moment. Look so good. Got my eyes on you. I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my nerve built up to be so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared, 'cause you're the kind of lady with so much class. I get my thoughts together for the very next day, but when I see you, lady, I forget what I said. Your eyes and hair, such a beautiful tone. The way you dress and walk, it really turns me on, yeah. Ooh, you really turn me on. Come on, come on, come on now. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. Oh, I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? Yeah. I really wanna know you. Oh, 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 oh. There you are again, with the same smile each day. I wanna know what it is that make you feel this way. I wish I could grab you, tell you what it means to me, to see you walking by a way that really makes my day. Before I go to sleep and dream about you, I'm a single man. I hope that you are single too. Tomorrow I'll think something to set my mind free. 'Cause curiosity plays the hell out of me, yeah, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. Come and talk to me, my baby. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? And you know, no, baby. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I wanna know you, baby. Wanna tell me your name? Wanna tell me your name? I'm ready to play your game.
That was Jodeci. Come and talk to me. Sometimes you want somebody to just come and talk to you so you can get some information, get to know their name, get to know their interest, maybe spark a conversation. That conversation could lead to so many other things. This is Hypnotiq Radio, and I am your host, Rod the Reflex. And this is the last Hypnotiq Radio for this month. And it's the last Hypnotiq Radio until November, the beginning of November, when it returns to its original time slot later in the evenings. But the Hip Hop Pharmacy will be returning Monday to this time slot. Yes, the Hip Hop Pharmacy will be returning back Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and from 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com or on your Spreaker app. You can download the Spreaker app on any smart device from the Google Play Store and from Apple iTunes. It is now time for our Super Throwback. This Super Throwback takes us back quite a way. But right after that Super Throwback, it'll be time for you to get a little breathless, to get a little restless. Maybe it'll get a little warm for you. I know it's chilly in Chicago, but right after the Super Throwback, I'm going to warm Chicago up for you. I'm going to warm the entire United States up for you. There's people who are listening to this show in New York. Times Square will not feel as hot as what I'm going to do to you. There are people who are listening in my home state of California, in my home state of Los Angeles. You're going to witness the Hollywood sign in the hills melt after the Super Throwback. For those of you who are in the South and Southern states, see you, Tara. Some of you are in Southern states. It's going to get real sweltering. It's going to feel like August and 100 degrees and humid all over again. You're going to be needing that sweet tea, but you might not be drinking that sweet tea. You might be pouring it all over someone's body. Because after the Super Throwback, there's going to be a meeting in that segment we call the bedroom. So enjoy our Super Throwback. This is Blue Magic Sideshow. And immediately followed after that, we'll see who meets who in the bedroom right here on Hypnotiq Radio.
Step right up, hurry, hurry, before the show begins. My friends, stand in line, get your tickets. I hope you will attain. It'll only cost you 50 cents to see what life has done to those like you and me. See the man with the broken heart, you'll see that he is sad. He hurts so bad, so bad, so bad. See the girl who has lost the only love she ever got to be no sadder show to see. No doubt about it, satisfaction's guaranteed. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. See the man who's been crying for a million years. So many tears. So many tears. See the girl who's collected broken hearts for souvenirs. It's more exciting than a one-man band. The saddest little show in all the land. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Step right on in. Step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry.
Just tell her. See, I've been watching you for a while, your smiling style. Wanna know if I can be with you for the night, alright? Is that alright, baby? Baby. There is only one for me. You have made that a possibility. We could take that step to see if this is really gonna be. All you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, babe. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, babe. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so, 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 so. You make me so, 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 so. Loving you has taken time, but I always knew you could be mine. I recognize the butterflies inside me. Since it's gonna be made tonight. All you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, babe. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. Don't deny what you feel, let me undress you, babe. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. You make me so. You make me so. You make me
take a ride. I just wanna ride with you. Baby, you and I can have a good time. Tell me what you like.
Now listen, I've been single for a while now, and I've been kinda lonely. But I'm looking for somebody to talk to, love me, someone who can hold me. Is that you?
I'm looking for somebody I can call through. Looking for the only one that I can give my all to. Tell me if it's you. What you wanna do. Make a move. You can be my teacher, I'll do homework. You can give me extra credit, baby, I'll do more work. What you wanna do. Now it's me and you. Here I am, 'cause baby, there's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you. I'll give my all to you. I promise that I will never lie to you. There's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you. I'll give my all to you. Picture perfect. I'll spend all my money, all my time, because you're worth it. It's just me and you. What you wanna do. Make a move. Call me mama, spoil you like a baby. Thinking about you, dreaming about you, got me going crazy. What you wanna do. Now it's me and you. Save me here I am, baby. There's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you. I'll give my all to you. I'll give my all. I will never lie to you, boy. There's nothing I won't do to spend my life with you.
from my heart. I would never, never, ever hurt you. I open my heart, give it to you. Tell the whole world that I'm in love with you. Whatever you want, baby, I'll do. I know I don't want nobody else but you. There's nothing I will do, baby, to spend my life with you. I'll give my heart to you. I promise that I will never lie. Oh, there's nothing to spend my life with you. I'll give my heart to you, my baby, so my love is true.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to love. Can I take your order? And you can have it your way. Welcome, can I help you? Take a minute to read the menu. If you're looking for a man, if you're looking for a friend, if you're looking for someone to talk to, take your time, fulfill your order. I can advertise it or make caution. Caution, caution, cause the plate is hot, and I'm the catch of the day. You deserve your meal and your drink. You can find it all in me. I'll fill you up for free. If your heart is hungry, you can place your order here with me. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. If you want me supersize with some loving on the side, just ask for what you want, cause you're the customer. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. You can have me supersize with some loving on the side. Just ask for what you want, cause you're the one. You're the customer. If you got special needs, you're picky, you're hard to please. You're particular about what you like, so the customer is always right. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Head to toe, girl, I'm quality. See the menu's full of me. I got a real love policy, and I'm the catch of the day. You deserve your meal, your drink. You can find it all in me. I'll fill you up for free. If your heart is hungry, you can place your order here with me. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. Have it your way. You want me supersize with some loving on the side. Just ask for what you want. Just you're the customer. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. You can have me supersize with some loving on the side. Just ask for what you want, cause you're the one. You're the customer. And I'm gonna whip it up nice and slow. You can even call your order and I'll deliver to your home. And I'll be there in a matter of seconds. And there's more if you want seconds. You can be greedy as you like, morning, noon, and night. And I'm open 24/7. And cause I like you, it's on me. Got a whole lot of sugar and honey and a plate full of ecstasy. So make your reservations and make your way to me. And if that don't work for you, baby, then tell me where I need to be. Let me you want, cause you're the customer. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You're the customer. You can have me supersize. It's your massage. Just ask for what you want, cause you're the customer. I will fill you up. Let me serve you up. Let me serve you up. See what you need. You're the customer. If you want me supersize, some loving on the side. See, it's so ask for what you want, cause you're the customer. Let me serve you up. Let me serve
I don't think you're ready for what's about to happen behind closed doors. And girl, I want you to enjoy yourself. Have you feeling so good inside? So jump up on this roller coaster, let me take you for a happy ride. And I'ma make you see it, see it, see it.
What are you waiting for?
See it, see it, see it.
What do you got in store?
See it, see it, see it.
Cut off the lights.
And close the door.
And I'ma have you in the car.
Girl, your skin tone so lovely, got me breaking out in cold sweat. You've been here for 15 minutes, I don't know which way to go, yeah. Girl, you're so soft, I wanna break you off with some of this good love. And you can tell me what to do, I won't stop until you say so. And girl, I want you to enjoy yourself. Have you feeling so good inside? So jump up on this roller coaster, let me take you for a happy ride. And I'ma make you see it, see it, see it.
What are you waiting for?
See it, say it.
What do you got in store?
See it, say it, see it.
Cut off the
And
lights.
close the door.
See it, say
Let me go deep, 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 deep.
yeah.
Wanna go deep, deep, deep.
Let me go deep, girl. Oh, let me go deep,
Deep,
yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Feels so good.
'cause I'm going deep,
Deep. Oh, wanna go deep. Teddy sang.
Don't you know sky is the limit? I'm gonna keep on reaching. So much love to give, so won't you come and get it? Bring your body, undressed and yearning. Got the candles burning. Baby, I'm determined. Let me go downtown, damn, I wanna have it. Lick around and pat it. Your kidneys saying stab it. You know I'm gonna answer your request. I'ma work it with finesse till the morning. Let me go deep, deep, deep. I wanna break you down all night.
Break it down, girl.
Girl.
Deep. Oh, yeah.
Let me make your body quiver just fine.
Just fine.
Deep, deep,
Yeah.
just tell me how you like it.
Tell me how you like it. Deep.
Start your body, your body.
We'll do it in the shower for about an hour. Move over to the counter and bang you out.
Scream my name,
We're not close to ending. It is just beginning. We're stretching out the episode. Let me do it one more time.
Downtown, even though I pick you up over my shoulders, riding like a roller coaster. Ooh, you're so wet.
That just makes me more excited.
Girl, you got my fire lighted.
Since you tried it, I'm gonna shock you.
Let me go
deep, baby. Oh,
I'm gonna break you down.
wanna go deep,
So deep, so deep. Make your body quiver just right. Deep, deep.
Tell me how you like it, baby.
Tell me how you like it, darling, baby. Inside, deep inside. Tell me how you like it.
Sky is the limit. I don't wanna end it.
No.
I just wanna go on.
On and on and on.
You got my head spinning, the way my mind is twisting. Give it to me, baby girl. Deep, deep.
Just give it to me, girl. Give it to me, girl. Wanna go deep, deep, deep.
I'm gonna make your body quiver just right.
Make your body, yeah. So deep, so deep. That's what I like to hear, baby.
So baby, 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 come on.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can feel it. I'm coming, baby. Come on, come on,
Take off your clothes, babe. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl,
Turn off the lights, 'cause
now that we are all alone, I want you to sex me.
Oh yeah, it's time for that Sex Me remix to pop off, you know what I'm saying? Check it out, this is on the take off your clothes tip. So fellas, grab your ladies and make it real wet.
Baby, take off your clothes and come on. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, it's on.
Turn off the lights, 'cause it's on.
We are all alone.
We are all alone.
Sex me.
Sex me, sex me. Listen to the remix, baby.
Come here, girl.
Come over here and let me take off your clothes. 'Cause things I wanna do to you, nobody has to know. Just lay your body right here, lady, have no fear. 'Cause ecstasy is near. Oh yes it is.
Any unexpected position.
Anything unexpected, bring it home.
In a secret fantasy.
You see, I will fulfill as long as you set me.
Take off your clothes and come on.
Take 'em on.
Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, it's on.
Girl, it's
Now
on.
that we are all
We
alone,
are all alone.
you to sex me.
Sex me, baby.
Yeah, now be a good time to put your hands on those dukes and get closer. Here we go.
Now let me feel your body next to mine. I wanna see you sweat. Girl, you're so very wet, yes. Now put me inside of you. Do what you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this is my remix, baby. And I'm gonna need all of you singing.
Any unexpected position.
Anything unexpected, bring it on. Yeah. Any secret fantasy, anything secret, I'll fulfill as long as you say yes. Me, yeah. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, turn off the lights, 'cause now that we are all alone. I want you to sex me, baby. Take off the clothes, so you don't have to worry, baby. Cause girl, just turn down the lights, baby. We are all alone. I want you to sex me, baby. Yeah.
Let me kiss you in the right place, so I can see sex me, baby, written on your face. Slow, baby, slow, baby, steady as we go.
Steady, baby.
Up and down to a 69 tempo. Yeah, now throw your body parts around. Now let me hear your makeup. Ooh, ah, sound. 'Cause I'm your lover, man. So call your other man and say you found another man.
Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes, baby. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, turn off the lights, baby. Now that we are all alone. See, I want you to sex me, yeah. Take off your clothes. Oh, yeah. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, come on, baby, come on, baby. Now that we are all alone. I want you to sex me. I want you to sex me, baby. Take off your clothes and take off your clothes, baby. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, turn down the lights. Now that we are all alone. I want you to sex me. I want you to sex me, baby. Take off your clothes and come on. Listen to my remix. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, come on and sex me. We are all alone. I want you. And I would just love for you to sex me, yeah. Take off your clothes and come on, baby. Turn off the lights, 'cause girl, now that we are all alone. All alone. Sex me. Oh, yeah. Take off your clothes and come on. Strip down to the bone. Turn down the lights. We are all alone. I want you to sex me. Girl, you make me wanna say, ooh, na 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 na. Your body, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Your body, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Your body, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na.
A part of me wants a part of you, baby. You started it, now come and give me what I've been waiting on. Ooh, your lips are pressed against it, I can't resist you, don't you? Oh, don't you? Ooh, just come and get a bit closer. Take it all, baby, I need it. And time don't wait for no one, so come on now. Make it whatever you want, it's one night or forever right now. Could you tell me how I'll make you?
You got my heart skipping beats and I can hardly speak. You got me breathing on time. How you freaking, 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 baby.
Baby, you know it's so nice.
How my knees are shaking now. I'm biting the sheets. You're loving me so good, boy, so deep. You be freaking, 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 baby.
Baby, you know it's alright. Show me how much you've been missing me. Ooh, that do that there when you be kissing me, kissing me. Yeah, let me get you over here and you could leave me where there's nothing I wouldn't do to you tonight.
Just go all the way with it. Lose control and stay with it.
Take it, girl. No, you can take it, girl.
Oh, make it whenever you want. It's one night or forever right now. Gonna tell you how you make me. You got my heart skipping beats and I can hardly speak. You got me breathing on time. How you freaking, 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 baby.
Baby, you know it's so nice.
How my knees are shaking now. I'm biting the sheets. You're loving me so good, boy, so deep. You be freaking, 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 baby.
Baby, you know it's so nice.
Oh, babe, you make it feel so right.
Make it feel
Oh yeah,
I wish you
baby.
do whatever you want me to. I will do whatever you want. Right now, baby. I will do whatever you want.
You got me breathing on time. How you freaking, 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 baby.
Taking you to the end.
How my knees are shaking now. I'm biting the sheets. You're loving me so good, boy, so deep. You be freaking, 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 baby.
Some say I'm underrated. But at this one thing, I'm not. Round one. My hands around it while his hands are wrapped in my hair. I'm so focused I don't wanna look up, but I feel you watching me. Ooh, the sounds you make are enough to let me know that it's good. Trying to fight it, but you need to give it up. Get you up against the ropes now. It's about to be a knockdown. I make it hurt so good. Explosion. You're calling me the champ now. I'm good at many things, but in my head, boy, I'm the champ, baby. Mesmerized by my TKO. 3-minute round, you come so slow. Hit 'em with the combo, 1, 2, 3. Throw the towel, 'cause you know I'm the champ. Baby, I'm going in. Now that you got your second win, not gonna stop until your body gives in. Boy, you know I play to win. Can't resist the feeling. Oh boy, you know I like it when you say my name. I can't wait to taste you, baby. Oh, get you up against the ropes now. It's about to be a knockdown. I'll make it hurt so good. Explosion. You're calling me the champ now. I'm good at many things, but in my head, boy, I'm the champ, baby. Mesmerized by my technique. I'll make 'em say, damn, you the champ, baby. My stroke is like a TKO. 3-minute round, you come so slow. Hit 'em with the combo, 1, 2, 3. Throw the towel, 'cause you know I'm the champ, baby. Some say I'm underrated, but at this one thing, I'm not. 'Cause you know I'm the champ, baby. And you know what it is, yeah. Can't nobody do it better than me. 'Cause you know I'm the champ, baby. Baby, but in my head, boy, I'm the champ, baby. Mesmerized by my technique. I'll make 'em say, damn, you the champ, baby. My stroke is like a TKO. 3-minute round, you come so slow. Hit 'em with the combo, 1, 2, 3. Throw the towel, 'cause you know I'm the champ, baby.
What's up, ladies? This is JP. And I just want to know one thing. Have you ever been sung to while been making love to?
Baby, won't you have a seat? Give me a second while I start to speak. I've been gone for months doing what I do, but now that I'm home, I'ma do it for you. See, the bed is my stage, girl, but the spotlight shines on you. We made love 1,000 times, but tonight this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make your body sway. I'm gonna make your body sway. Promise that you won't forget. Promise that you won't forget. I'm gonna give you a private show. I'm gonna give you a private show. And show you how low these vocals go. These vocals. Do you mind if I sing to you while I make love to you, baby? Do you mind if I sing to you while I make love to you, baby? Yeah. I've been around the world and I seen pretty face after pretty face. Sung my heart out on stages, but it seemed like it was such a waste. Now don't get me wrong, I love my fans, and I thank God for the voice that brought me fame. But instead of them girls in the front row, now I can hear you screaming my name. I'm gonna make your body sway. I'm gonna make your body sway. Promise that you won't forget. Promise that you won't forget. I'm gonna give you a private show. I'm gonna give you a private show. Show you how low these vocals go. Do you mind if I sing to you while I make love to you, baby? Do you mind if I sing to you while I make love to you, baby? Yeah. Would you mind if I take my time
touching you, kissing you, you're so fine. Start from your head down to your toes. 1,000 kisses till you can't take no more. Would you mind if I take my time? Touching you, kissing you, you're so fine. Start from your head down to your toes. 1,000 kisses till you can't take no more. Come here, girl, get daddy a hug. Tonight you're gonna be loved by love. I'm on top of you, you on top of me. I'm freaking you, you freaking me. I'm gonna give you a private show. Show you how low these vocals go. I don't think you heard me. Come here, girl, get daddy a hug. Tonight you're gonna be loved by love. I'm on top of you, you on top of me. I'm freaking you, you freaking me. I'm gonna give you a private show. Come here, girl, get daddy a hug. Tonight you're gonna be loved by love. I'm on top of you, you on top of me. I'm freaking you, you freaking me. I'm gonna give you a private show. I'm gonna give you a private show. Show you how low these vocals go. Show you how low these vocals go. Come here, girl, get daddy a hug. Tonight you're gonna be loved by love. I'm on top of you, you on top of me. I'm freaking you, you freaking me.
And that was Johnny P. May you rest in peace, Johnny P. That was Sing to You. And we can now officially leave the bedroom. I'm going to give y'all a minute to cool yourselves down, because that was the extended version. That was the XXX version. That was the wipe down, cool off, and start over version. That was that change position version. See, sometimes you gotta do at least, if you're not doing at least 10 different positions, you ain't did nothing. If you haven't done at least 10 different positions in that one session, you were playing. It was a quickie. It was a quickie if you didn't do at least 10. But that's just me. This is Hypnotiq Radio. I am your host, Rod the Reflex. It is now time for me to give you the blue-eyed soul moment of the evening, of the afternoon. It's now time for me to give you that blue-eyed soul moment. And the blue-eyed soul moment comes from someone who we are quite familiar with. In fact, it's coming from two men who we are quite familiar with if you are of an older age. This song is going to remind a few of you listeners of a simpler time. This song is also the Super Throwback Part 2. So this song is Sarah Smile by Hall & Oates right here on Hypnotiq Radio.
Watching in the night, all alone with me, we're waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me, and when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. Oh, won't you smile for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you wanna be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. And when you feel cold, I'll warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while, Sarah? Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Oh, smile a while. Oh, won't you laugh, Sarah? Make me feel like a man, not keeping me crazy, crazy. Smile a while. Oh.
It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to get so reciprocity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. Is this just a silly game that forces you to act this way? Forces you to scream my name, then pretend that you can't stay. Tell me who I have to be. I know what we gotta do to get so reciprocity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. No matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? As painful as this thing has been, I just can't be with no one else. See, I know what we've got to do. You let go, and I'll let go too. 'Cause no one's hurt me more than you.
if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fear. It would be so nice if only for one night. I won't tell a soul. No one has to know. If you want to be totally discreet, I'll be at your side, if only for one night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If only for one night. Your eyes say things I never hear from you, and my knees are shaking too. But I'm willing to go through. I must be crazy standing in this place, but I'm feeling no disgrace for asking. Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fear. It would be so nice if only for one night. Yeah, yeah. If only for one night. I'll tell you what I need. What I need is one night of your love, of your love, of your love. I'm asking, let me take you home to keep you safe and warm till the early dawn warms up to the sun. It would be so nice if only for one night. If only for one night. If only for one night. Ooh, if only for one night, one night. If only for one night.
Stayed awake half the night. Love was just what if it changes? Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. It must be love that's on your mind. You're doing things you wouldn't before. You wanna know that
love will make you so happy. Inside. Ha, ha, ha. I try to control it, but it just takes me over. Love will make you so sad. Make you cry.
been through so many love changes.
I know, but I think this time it's gonna be different.
Oh, it's gonna be different? What's gonna be different about it, huh?
You're gonna get more loving,
More kissing,
more squeezing,
more hugging,
and
more what?
yeah.
Especially different every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne, your hands, your smile, your intelligence. You woo me, you caught me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me some things to think about, ignite me, you invite me, you co-write me, you love me, you like me, you incite me to
special in every way imaginable. You love me from my hair follicle to my toenails. You got me feeling like the breeze, easy and free and lovely and me. Oh, when you touch me, I just can't control it. When you touch me, I just can't hold it. The emotion inside of me, I can feel it.
And that was Jill Scott. He Loves Me. Lizelle in E flat. And that is the end of the show. There is no more. This was Hypnotiq Radio for Thursday, September the 27th, 2018. I am your host, Rod the Reflex. We had to cut the show about a half hour short today. And like I mentioned earlier in the show, this is the last Hypnotiq Radio show you will hear this month in this time slot. On Monday, Hip Hop Pharmacy. The Hip Hop Pharmacy returns to this time slot, so you will be able to hear all the debauchery, all of the shenanigans, the drink of the week, all of those things that you've grown to love with the Hip Hop Pharmacy will be returning from 3 to 6 p.m. Hypnotiq Radio, however, will be returning, but it will not return until the first week of November. It will not return into the first week of November due to the fact that I do work for the Chicago Board of Elections, and this is an election year. And due to the fact that this is an election year and I work for the Board of Elections, I'm going to be doing a lot of training. And because of that training in the evenings, I won't be able to do the show. And for me, I don't want to shortchange the listeners by not doing the show, or doing one show, or doing an hour or 30 minutes knowing that I had to do training. So I'm going to wait until after the election is over with, and then we go full throttle. 3 hours, 5 days a week, Hypnotiq Radio. But Monday, tune in to the Hip Hop Pharmacy. You can listen to the Hip Hop Pharmacy every Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Spreaker.com or on your Spreaker app. You can download the Spreaker app on any smart device from the Google Play Store or from Apple iTunes. You can also follow the Hip Hop Pharmacy on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify.com/the Hip Hop Pharmacy. Hypnotiq Radio will be returning in November in its entirety, with everything you can expect from Hypnotiq Radio. So until we return with Hypnotiq Radio, I'll miss you for that month. But check out the Hip Hop Pharmacy. Play great music over there. And the topics is off the chain. You already know. For those of you who have already tuned in to the Hip Hop Pharmacy, you know I go there. Okay? So, here we go. Until November, thank you for allowing me to hypnotize you one more time. Until the first week of November with Hypnotiq Radio. Peace.